All right. Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. It's going to be a quick lesson right here, man. I'm going to title this video, A New Wave of Believers is Coming. Okay? And we got to be in order. All right? And we got to, sharpen up our spirits and get ourselves ready to be the judges and the leaders that the Lord has placed us to be, man. All right? Because we all know that this country, this society is on its way out, man. All right? And shit is about to get testy. Shit is about to get dangerous. And it's going to be an eye-opener for a lot of people that were ignorant to the truth. Okay? And I'm most mainly talking about the lost sheep of the nation of Israel. Okay? Jake's eyes is about to start being open, man. All right? And you can see small little fragments of that when you look on the internet. Right? You got Jake that's on TikTok and Instagram. You know, they making their own little conspiracy theory videos. You know, Jake is, making videos uncovering the lies of Hollywood, uncovering the lies of chattel slavery. And these are Jakes that don't even have the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And they doing that on their own. You see? So what you think, okay, those type of individuals, what you think they're going to do when they see all hell break loose and they're presented with the real men of the Lord, right? Because you're going to have some brothers that's going to be in that fire, that's going to be in the midst of Jacob's trouble, okay? And they're going to have spiritual power, you know? You're going to have some brothers that's going to be healing. You're going to have some brothers that's going to have the wisdom to escape danger. You're going to have divine intervention happen right in front of other people, and it's going to happen on the behalf of a man of the Lord, right in front of people, man. What do you think a lot of these Jakes is going to do, man? When that day comes, they're going to be sealed. Okay? When Yahushai was walking the earth, Jake would look at Yahushai and be sealed. You know? It didn't really take too much convincing. Now, some Jakes, the Lord, they waited until they seen the miracles, but they still got locked in either way, man. You see? They were locked in, you know? So when things start to fall apart, okay, a lot of these Israelites that, you know, they might be searching for the truth, or, you know, you might even have some Jakes that are completely ignorant right now. Just gone in the world. Okay, a lot of these Jakes, okay, not most of them, but a good amount of them is going to start becoming believers, man. All right, and the brothers that are set up right now, the prophets, the men that are on the corners, putting in the work, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, we're going to have to govern over these people. All right? We're going to have to govern over these people. Just like the book of Acts. When you read the book of Acts, all right, you had the pretty much the church of Yahushua, which was led by Peter, okay? They was pretty much going on a voyage throughout, throughout the land, going from this city to that city, this capital to that capital, locking in souls to believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. You see? And the Lord gave them that responsibility. The Lord put that token in their hand to govern the large multitude, man. So that's what we're getting ready to be faced with, man. And that's why it's important, man, to get your spirit in check, man. Okay? Get rid of that leaven, man. All right, because the Lord is getting ready to put a big responsibility in our plate, man. All right? And I'll tell you from experience, it's not easy to watch over another individual's soul, man. It's not easy to do that, man. It's not easy to, have a higher authority than the next brother. You know what I mean? Or the next person. It's not easy to maintain that, man. And give good advice, give good counsel, be a good example by the way you walk, by the way you talk. It's not easy to keep that going, man. And a lot of these people, they're going to be looking for saviors. They're going to be looking for, pretty much a covering in an apocalyptic world, man. So we got to get ourselves correct, man. Because we're getting ready to take on a very big responsibility. I'm talking about each brother that you know could have 20 people following him, man, depending on him for survival in that day. You know, we all know about Isaiah 4:1. You know, we know about Isaiah 4:1. 7 women shall take hold of one man, right? But it's not just going to be women. It's going to be families. Hang on. Pass this damn dog. Right, it's not just going to be women. It's going to be families. It's going to be other men that's going to be following your lead, man. You know? So, man, you're going to have to, you might be a young brother, man. You might be 22 years old, right? And you got to govern a family, a father with him. You got to govern him and his family of 4. And they're going to be dependent on what you say for survival. That's how it was in the book of Acts, man. The people eventually had to bow themselves down to the words of the apostles, the prophets, and the disciples, man. You see? The people pretty much had to bow down and fall back and let them take the lead and depend on the leaders of the church for survival. You know? And they believed. In the book of Acts, it tells you how all the believers, they eventually got to a point to where they sold everything they had and recycled it back into the church because they believed. All right. Not only did they believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, but they believed in the men that was leading the cause, man, which was Peter, Paul, and the rest of the disciples, man. People believed in them. So people are going to believe in you the same way, man. if you have this knowledge, if you have this truth. So yeah, man, you know, this is just something to keep in mind. All right. Something to keep in mind, that this truth is bigger than you. You know, this truth is bigger than you, man. All right. You're getting ready to be put on a very high level. Okay. And you're getting ready to be that spectacle that the scriptures talk about. Let's go ahead and get this precept real quick. This is Matthew 19:1. It says, and it came to pass that when Yahushua had finished these sayings, he departed from Galilee and came into the coast of Judea beyond Jordan. And here's the point right here. Verse 2, it says, and great multitudes followed him, and he healed them there. Yeah, so Yahushua was a leader of great multitudes, man. All right, people from all over the land was coming to come follow him, man. Depending on Yahushua for salvation. And when you read the book of Acts, okay, at that point, Yahushua went back into the spirit world, and he put the responsibility in the hands of his disciples. And they became the ones who the multitudes follow. You see? So think about in this time period, man, we gonna be the ones that these multitudes is gonna have to follow, because we gonna be the ones that got the truth, and that's gonna have the Holy Spirit on us, man. We put in the work. We went through the mud with Yahushua. Yahushua has tested us. So the Lord is gonna entrust us with different souls to watch over. So yeah, man, any of that leaven, man, you got, any of that immature bullshit, get that out your spirit now, man. You see? Because this truth is about to be bigger than what you think. All right? And I'm talking about spiritually, and I'm talking about, according to this world. Esau is about to blast this truth all over the United States of America, man. And he not gonna make it sound pretty either. He gonna demonize us. He gonna make us sound crazy. So on the right, on the left hand, you gonna have motherfuckers that's gonna try to kill us too, man. You gonna have motherfuckers that's gonna be clicking up in mobs, trying to hunt us down, trying to find us. You know, Esau gonna flip this whole goddamn narrative and make it seem like we the reason for everything. We the reason for disease X. We the reason for the famine. We the reason why martial law has happened. He gonna blame it all on us, man. So you gonna have a lot of people that's gonna be disgruntled, and they're gonna want their good America back, and they're gonna try to seek our life, right? But on the right hand side, you're gonna have people that are gonna look through the smoke screen, right, and acknowledge that the Spirit of the Lord is on us, okay? And they're gonna want to be down, all right? And we're gonna have to be humble with them, man, okay? We're gonna have to be humble with these people. That's why the Lord is sharpening our spirit throughout our day-to-day, you know? That's why it's good to have a job, you know, because a job teaches you how to pretty much, restrain your spirit from what you really want to say, what you really want to do, how to humble yourself to a supervisor. You know, and your supervisor, your boss, he might be in the world. You know, he might be a worldly individual, but you still got to humble yourself to him because he's your boss at your job and he controls your paychecks. So the Lord puts us in these situations now to sharpen our spirit and to bring us low. And the Lord shows us how to move with these people. So when these multitudes come, we're gonna have to really bring ourselves low and really, you know, come down to their level. So that way they could be edified, man. Because you're going to have Jakes from all walks of life, man. You watch, man. This story is about to get, it's about to get beyond what you think. The multitudes ain't going to be no happy-go-lucky, friendly people. Hey, it might be some real fucked up individuals, motherfuckers who live rough lives, tattoo on his face maybe, you know, ex-drug dealer, ex-pimp, thief, you know, gangbanger. But if they humble themselves and they truly repent and they're Israelites, right, and the Spirit is on them, we're going to have to humble ourselves down, man, you know, and not look at the outward appearance and be like, oh, nigga, you don't deserve this truth. You a nigga. I can see it. No. The Lord might want you to build up someone that seems as though, you know, they somebody that seems way out. Someone who you would off the first glance, you would think they would never come into the truth. The Lord might want you to save them, right? Well, you can't save them. Only Yahweh Bashim Yahushai can save, right? But the Lord might want you to build their spirit up, right? You know, the Lord might want you to guide them, you know. All right, because, hey, at the end of the day, our nation is broken, man. You know, we're a broken nation, an old nation not desired. So, yeah, the believers is going to come out looking all types of, they're going to come up looking all types of crazy. They're going to come up looking, you know, some of them, I'm not going to say all of them, but some of them is going to look like, hey, yo, get that dude out of here. He don't believe. You know, but we're going to have them spiritual lenses to look at his spirit and be like, nah, he believes, you know, and he repents or she repents. You see? But that takes a certain amount of character building that we have to do now, okay, to get to that point. All right? That character building technique starts now. All right? Get yourself ready for this, man. This truth is getting ready to be beyond what you think. This is Revelation 7 and 9. It says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude. Okay? A great multitude. All right? Because you're going to have the elect, right? Which is the 144,000, the prophets, right? The judges. All right? But then you're also going to have the great multitude that's going to be saved. Those that believe in the prophets. Those that believe the words that are coming out of the prophets' mouths. Okay? And they're going to be Israelites. They're going to be Jakes. You might have some Jakes, man, that's going to come up looking like, he's going to come up looking like Jackie Chan. Some Israelites that's going to come up and he gonna look like fucking Bruce Willis, but he's an Israelite and he believes. You're gonna have to check his spirit out. That's why these little wayward bullshit camps that will sit there and be like, oh, he ain't no Israelite, he a heathen, he a Mexican, he a goddamn Spaniard, he's an Asian. Those niggas is, they don't have the spirit on them, man. Motherfuckers who think like that, the Negro-only Israelites, they're not going to be able to discern the spirit. And the Lord is not going to give them that opportunity, right? The Lord's not going to place that responsibility in their hands. They'll probably be dead, okay? A lot of them niggas who think like that is probably going to be dead before they even get that chance. This is going to be for those who have their spirits exercised, okay, to discern both good and evil, like Hebrews 5 and 14 says, okay? which is one of my favorite scriptures, by the way. You know, this is going to be, that opportunity is going to be for the individuals that have worked on themselves, have taken the correction, have went through the furnace, humbled themselves, okay? Lord is going to give them that opportunity. This is, keep going. It says, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne. Now, is that talking about everybody can be saved? Is that talking about let the heathen have a part of the Israelite inheritance? That's not what this is talking about. The all nations, the kindreds, the people. Okay, that's talking about Jake that's scattered within these other nations. Okay? Jake that's calling themselves an American, calling themselves a East Indian, calling themselves an Asian, calling themselves African American, right? It says they stood before the throne, right? Because that's going to be that large multitude. That's going to be that new wave of believers, man. And it's coming, man. When shit start falling apart, that new wave, man, they're going to start storming the camps, man. You know, brothers, be ready for that. You know, be ready for that. Be ready for these curious Jakes to start really coming up. Maybe in like 10s and 15, you know, packs of 10s, packs of 15. You know what I mean? Families coming up to the camp, asking sincere questions. What's going on? That's going to be that multitude, man. That new wave of believers. See, right now, this is the wave that we're in right now. We're in the prophesying wave, right? Where the prophets are putting in the groundwork. But pretty soon, that groundwork is going to be multiplied, man. All right? And we're going to see the fruits of our labor. All right? It says, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. Yeah, because the multitude is going to get salvation as well, man. All right? The Lord is going to save them as well. All right? But they more than likely is going to have to come under the guidelines of the men of the Lord. Because they're not going to really know. They're not going to really know, you know, the full spectrum of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. You got to be taught this, man. You know? You got to be taught this. And a lot of these, and the multitude is not really going to know it. So we're going to be the examples for them. So that's why I'm telling brothers, get yourselves in order now, man. And think upon this. Okay? Become the leader that Yahushai wants you to be. Because you're getting ready to lead. And you're getting ready to do it in a mighty way, man. And you don't want to fuck that up. Trust me, you don't want to fuck that up, man. You don't want to have these souls under you, depending on you, and you not using wisdom. You giving bad counsel. You acting off of emotion. The Lord will destroy your ass, man, and blot you out of the book of life because you're a hireling now. You're misleading his sheep. And the Lord takes that very serious, man. Corrupting souls, man. The Lord takes that serious. All right? So, you know, I'll shut down this lesson. Give all praises once again to Yah.